the reaction to Gregg Popovich saying that Zaza is a dirty player and blaming him for the Kawhi Leonard injury.
Yeah, he's a jackwagon. I mean, Pop has jumped the shark. He is the angry old white guy progressive who says, "Get off of my lawn." And to equate what Zaza Pachulia did to manslaughter is asinine. So it was met by more than just an eye roll of a coach in the NBA who uses too many superlatives to make a point. Pop has jumped the shark. His act has gotten old. What he did with Doris Burke yesterday on the sideline interview, I think, was embarrassing for the league. I really think I'm tired of it. I'm tired of his act.
So that's the opinions of those I think shared a lot.
He's a jackwagon.
Warriors fans out there, right, in the Bay Area as far as the Spurs coach is concerned.
What is a jackwagon?
I don't know exactly, but it sounded good, didn't it? I think it means jack something else.
Oh, okay.
Right? But
okay.
It's just the nicer way of saying it. But I said that in our initial reaction to that soundbite from Pop about when he took it that next step and talking about manslaughter, like, come on, don't compare that to this. This is, this is really small. Yes, it means a lot to him and the Spurs. I get that, but it's not what manslaughter is. Nowhere near that. And I have a feeling that if Pop had a chance to take that back and walk it back, he would.
I mean, he said it in the heat of the moment. The comparison was a little rough, but we're nitpicking here. Besides that, everything else he said was spot on. It was a two-step closeout. It was dangerous. It has been outlawed by the league. Why it is going on is insane. And the fact that it's still allowed to go on and it's hurting players and throwing series. We don't even care about the series anymore if Kawhi Leonard's not going to play because Golden State's just going to run all over them, and then all we're looking forward to is the finals.
All right, well, we're not going to be able to solve that. All right, maybe we can solve this, or at least try to have a discussion here in the next minute or so. We've seen Pop off before, and certainly to his point talking about the Doris Burke interviews, I mean, we actually kind of thought that was kind of funny, and Doris was the one who did not ask the second question. That was her call. But we have seen how sideline reporters have had issues with him during the in-game interviews.
Sure.
Is his act getting old?
No, it's just getting started. I love this. I love Pop's act. It's my favorite thing. Listen, he's one of the best coaches in the NBA.
No question.
He's one of the best coaches all time. And so for me, listening to him speak and listening to him impart this wisdom, listening to his jokes, listening to his politics, I love it all. I can't get enough of Pop. So to me, no, it's not getting old. In fact, I wish this would just be the start of it, and then this could continue on for years and years to come, so I would have a lot more to look forward to. If I have anything to say about it, apparently if Koz has anything to say about it, it's jumped the shark, meaning it is over and done with, and it is so far beyond where it should go.
Do you feel the same way about Bill Belichick? Because they're basically the same thing.
No, not necessarily.
No? Why?
Because Bill Belichick doesn't ever really say anything fun or interesting. I mean, he throws jabs here and there, and then the rest of his press conferences are boring, and he never really has me laughing, whereas Pop, I could sit and listen to forever. Plus, when he starts railing off on things that have nothing to do with basketball, that's entertaining too. So I think it's a tough comparison to bring the two of those.
I mean, there are very few coaches who refuse to play the game. Pop and Belichick are certainly two of them, and they just happen to be two of the greatest coaches of all time in their respective sports, and then also on just the coaching landscape.
Right.
So I don't know.
Is it getting old for you?
I actually think that in a lot of ways he's the most honest coach out there, and that's what I appreciate more than anything else is that he speaks from the heart.